fun.
He obviously bothered you today.
Yeah, that was, I don't know that I've ever run in heat that bad before, but that was definitely a struggle, so I'm happy I finished. Wow.
It kind of snuck up on you. It seemed like you were running well, and then all of a sudden, did he just hit you?
Yeah, I felt pretty relaxed through 3K, and then when we passed 3K, I just really hit the wall all of a sudden, and I was just really hurting, but I'm really happy that I made the team. Luckily, I had the standard, so I feel very fortunate about that.
Sometimes, athletes will say after a game, a win's a win, even if it was that.
Yeah, exactly. It was, like I said, it was not pretty, but at least I got it done, so I'm happy about that.
Was the goal to just try to run with the leaders? Is that what you were going to do?
Yeah, I knew that I was the only one who had the standard going into the race. I think there was one other girl who had made it in the 3K, so she didn't run today. So I was the only person who had the standard. So I really had no reason to go out and push pace because I didn't have to, I already had the standard, so my goal was just to get top 2, which that didn't really work out. But I luckily just, I don't know, ran hard and was able to push through well enough to get in, so I'm happy about that.
When did you really start to feel the heat?
I think about 3K was when I really started hurting. Honestly, until that point, I felt okay. I felt pretty relaxed, and I knew I was running in second position, and I felt like I was setting myself up to finish strong. And then my coach had told me before the race, if you feel good, try to go, pick it up and try to drop them with about a K to go. And she's like, if you don't feel good, then just wait until 200 to go and then see what you can do after that. And all my plans kind of went down the toilet after about 3K, but I don't know.
When you started to feel bad, were you conscious that, hey, I just got to finish the race?
Yeah, and my coach was communicating with me the entire time, and I had kind of been listening to the splits, trying to know if I had to gear up and try to pull through and get second, but I knew that nobody was going to run the standard. Maurice told me nobody was going to run the standard, so obviously I still pushed as hard as I possibly could, but I knew when I finished that I had made it to the world's team, so I feel really lucky.
Do you feel like you learned a little something today in case it's just as hot in later in July?
Absolutely. Every race you go through, you kind of learn something new. You either PR and feel really good about it, or you learn something new. So today was one of those learning curves. And I'm young, and so kind of every race I ran this year, for the ducks and stuff, was just I had a new thing that I wanted to try to learn and try to get something out of every race, even if it wasn't, shocking the world or anything anything special. I tried to just learn something from every race. So this was definitely one of those. So.
What could you do differently? Just hydrate better, or what?
I think it's partly an experience thing. I just haven't raced that much in this kind of weather, so just more practice with that. We did a little bit of heat training before the regional meet for the U of O season this year, so that was good practice, and maybe just more of that, and just having more miles under my belt over the years will definitely help down the road. But I'm happy with this. It was a solid effort. I did the best that I could, so yeah.
Would you finish 5th?
I think I was 5th, yeah.
You ever felt this happy about a 5th place finish before?
I can't remember when. Anything else you guys want to know?
Yeah. From a pure emotional perspective, the opportunity to compete, for the U.S. in the world on your home track.
Definitely. It would be cool if it was somewhere exotic and foreign and halfway around the world, but second to that is Hayward Field, because it's my favorite track in the world. So my favorite place to run. I practice here, so if it's not going to be across the world somewhere, it might as well be at Hayward. So I'm excited about that, and I feel very blessed that I get the chance to represent my country. So.